On this edition of Lexington Now, Clean Slate Lexington, Solarize Lexington, and an Earth Day cleanup. I'm Neil Noah, and welcome to Lexington Now for the week of April 17, 2023. The City of Lexington and its partners announced the second Clean Slate Lexington Expungement Clinic and Job Fair aimed at expunging misdemeanors and nonviolent felony offenses from people's criminal records, helping them to reintegrate. Here's more.
Expungement is focused on those who have nonviolent felonies or misdemeanors on their criminal record. It provides many people a second chance, the ability to vote, find a good job, and continue their education or find housing. I am a firm believer in second chances, and expungement truly provides that opportunity. The Clean Slate Lexington event doesn't just stop at expungement of records. It also provides potential new employers with on-the-spot interviews for open positions with area employers. The Clean Slate Lexington employer partners have hundreds of immediate openings they are looking to fill. And this can be a life-changing opportunity for those needing employment.
Almost every state in the U.S., including Kentucky, has some form of employment restriction based on criminal records. Yet there are nearly 70 million Americans with prior arrest convictions, a mark on their record that potentially follows them around for decades and limits their opportunities for jobs, housing, education, and more. Oftentimes we find that this is creating a huge problem with staffing shortages and substantial productivity in our community. Having this increase in the job pool will have huge impact on our community and the lives of individuals and families. On April 28th, we will host the second Clean Slate Expungement Clinic and Job Fair. Thanks to our partners in helping to sponsor this great event that we had last year. We had over 400 people to attend the event last year with over 1,000 jobs open and representatives from those different employment sectors. We expect just as much of a great turnout this year, if not more, and we're preparing for that by partnering with folks that you see today, like Goodwill, the Lexington Public Library, United Healthcare, and more, the Department of Corrections as well. And so we look forward to seeing you on April the 28th and serving our community in this way by promoting accessibility into our economy and in removing barriers for marginalized communities.
We'll have Legal Aid of the Bluegrass staff present. We will also have numerous volunteer private attorneys who will join us as well, donating their time to serve hopefully the hundreds of folks that we will encounter at this event. The mayor mentioned second chances, and at Legal Aid of the Bluegrass and in the legal aid community in general across Kentucky, we are committed to giving folks second chances, and that's second chances at better housing, better jobs, and better lives. And this work is so important, not just to those individuals, but to the community and to the economy.
Goodwill this year is celebrating our centennial year, so it is our 100th year in Kentucky. And in that 100 years, we have stayed true to our mission of helping people overcome barriers and obstacles to employment and to get a second chance and get back into the workforce. So we provide all sorts of programs and services, here throughout the Bluegrass region and throughout the state to really help people overcome those obstacles and challenges, including get these expungements. So we don't do that work alone. We do it with people like the city, the Kentucky Career Center, the library, and our partnership with Legal Aid to provide these expungement services. So we are thrilled to be able to partner for the second year in a row on this event. Last year in Kentucky, through that partnership with Legal Aid, we provided over 2,500 successful expungements throughout the state. We're very excited about that, and I found out this morning that just this year so far in the first quarter here in the Bluegrass region, we provided over 400 successful expungements so far. So we hope to be able to do that many alone on April the 28th at this event.
We regularly help people navigate the job market at our libraries, so we are proud to offer these services at the Clean Slate Expungement Clinic. Our staff will be on site to help with job searches, resume writing, practical tips for an interview, and provide support for those seeking expungement. We will have job fair materials as part of the statewide job fair offered in partnership with the Kentucky Department for Libraries and Archives, meaning that local residents can find a variety of current and in-demand job opportunities.
The city has partnered with the Kentucky Solar Energy Society to help make solar energy more affordable. Here's how it works.
I'm Jada Walker-Griggs, Program Manager Senior with the Lexington Fayette Urban County Government. Solarized Lexington is a program that the city partnered with the Kentucky Solar Energy Society to bring solar to the residents of Lexington and Fayette County. So the city partnered with the Kentucky Solar Energy Society, and we went through the process of vetting our installers, and in the end selected Solar Energy Solutions out of Lexington. And so what that does is it takes the guesswork out for the homeowners. We've done that process. They know that when someone comes to their door from Solar Energy Solutions, it will be someone that we have vetted and that we say, this company is the right company for you. And so it just takes the guesswork out for them. And our installers take them through a step-by-step process to see if solar is a good fit for them. Well, the criteria is that you have to live in Lexington, Fayette County to participate in our program, and your home has to be a good fit for solar. So, if it's not, and there are reasons that it would not be, shading is one of those, the positioning of your home and roof being complicated, that's also a criteria, but we go through the process of taking the homeowner through that. Now, I keep mentioning homeowner because the residential side is our main focus, but it also is open to small businesses, places of worship, and nonprofits as well. Because these panels are powered by the sun, that will then energize their home. There may be times when the panels will not produce enough energy, and when that happens, the energy will come from the grid. That said, if they produce too much energy, it goes back to the grid. So it definitely would save them money. There's also a tax benefit right now. The federal government is offering 30% tax credit. So those who file income taxes, and then we'll see that can also offset the cost of the panels themselves. It initially started out at 30% and then it went down and it kept going down, but this year they brought it back up to 30%, and that actually is going to be that way for 10 years, guaranteed 10 years. But there's no guarantee that our program will be in existence at the time, so now it's a perfect time. With the vetted installers, we have secured up to 20% reduction in the rate of solar. So it's really perfect timing for anyone that's been thinking about it to join this program to save money. In the first 3 weeks, we have over 300 interest forms filled out. And so that's incredible, starting a new program. So it lets us know that our residents are ready for solar, which is a clean energy option for Lexington and Fayette County. So we are doing Zoom workshops, and we also have one in-person workshop that will be on April the 10th at the Northside Library. So what I really would like is to direct everyone to our webpage, which is www.lexingtonky.gov/solar, and they will get background information about the program, eligibility, the requirements, and if they're interested, I recommend that they fill out the interest form online. We have another part of that in that council gave us funding for lower to moderate income households. And so, it's one of those things where as funds are still available, we can offer those grants to our residents. The cost per home will be different depending on your home and your need for your usage. But the city's grant then will pay at 100% for anyone who is eligible and that makes it through the step-by-step process. We will then cover their installation with the grant. I'm new to this position with urban county government, and I was at a summit, and someone from the Kentucky Solar Energy Society was there talking about solar over Louisville. And they said they were finishing up there and were going to go reach out to other municipalities to try to start solar. And I knew that was something that I wanted to pursue here for the city of Lexington. And so I immediately said, when you're ready, reach out to me. So it's been over a year since that whole process started, but it was one of the initiatives that came out of our Empire Lexington plan. And we have residents working right now to help me update that plan. And so that was one of the recommendations from the previous Empire Lexington plan. And I didn't think we needed to wait. Now is the time to really to be deliberate about our efforts toward sustainability for the city.
When we come back, we'll tell you about a couple of opportunities to help the environment this weekend.
Have two ways out. When fire strikes, deadly smoke can fill your home within minutes. That's why the USFA wants you to plan and practice home fire drills. Draw a map of each level of your home showing all doors and windows. Discuss the map with everyone who lives with you. Practice your home fire drill at least twice a year. Make sure all doors and windows that lead outside open easily. Push the smoke alarm button to start the drill. Try feeling your way in the dark or with your eyes closed. Have at least two ways out of every room. If your first way out is blocked by fire or smoke, you can use your second way out. If there is smoke, get low and go. Crawl quickly under the smoke to your nearest exit. Close doors behind you and gather at a pre-planned outside meeting place where first responders can see you. Call 911. Remember, get out and stay out. Never go back inside for people, pets, or things.
Welcome back to Lexington Now. Jacobson Park is one of Lexington's oldest and most popular parks. You can help make it even better this weekend. Here's how.
I'm Katie Lindeman. I'm with Friends of Jacobson Park, a newly established group that formed at the beginning of the year. And we are here to kind of work on just helping park staff keep up the park and do what's best for the wildlife by things like, improving water quality and cleaning up trash and things like that. It's going to be actually on Earth Day, so Saturday, April 22nd, and you can sign up online. There's several flyers posted in the park with QR codes, or you can just show up. And so when you come in, you need to check in at shelter number 1 over here at the marina. And then what's going to happen is you're going to be assigned a zone. So there's going to be around the water's edge, we get a lot of trash from fishermen and just different things that kind of wash in. So we'll have groups that are walking around the edge, and then we will have people in the pine forest to help with trimming back invasive species that are growing up on those loblolly pines, as well as just general cleanup of branches like I mentioned. And then we have a lot of kites that are stuck in trees, so we're going to have another group that's working on getting those out of the trees. We've got some trash that has like mattresses and large pieces of metal that have been left in the portion of the park that a lot of people don't know about, which is the disc golf in the very back. It goes out to Childsburg Road, so we've got to go in there and get that out. But then in general, we just need people. If you want an easy job, we're going to have pickers, and you're going to pick up the trash and collect that. And then we've got the branches and the trimming back if you're more of a, interested in doing gardening type things. So that's kind of the agenda, but we've tried to make it fun. West 6 Brewing is going to be out here, J&T's Italian Ice, and Daughter Southern Food Truck. There's some professional photographers that are in the park every day. There's some over here to my right at the moment, but they are going to be displaying and selling their wildlife photography for Earth Day at shelter number 1 as well. And we have an additional cleanup Sunday morning at Lakeside Golf Course, and that's off of Coy's Lane on the other side of the lake. That's a little more intensive, so only 16 and up can participate, and it's going to be from 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 because the golf course has agreed to play backwards starting on hole number 18 so we don't get hit by golf balls. We just want to get out there and educate people about understanding that this is our drinking water here and what a great place this is. Going back to the history stuff, the Audubon Society recognized this area for its significance and the birds that come here, even back in the early 1900s. So that's why there's so many animals and photographers here, and this is one of our regional parks, so it's bigger. We pull people from all over, not just Lexington. So all throughout the park, these flyers are posted, and it has a QR code if you want to sign up, and it gives the information. There's also going to be a large banner that's posted on the bulletin board where they do Free Friday Flicks at the entry to the park, or we would love for you all to join our Friends of Jacobson Park Facebook group. So just ask for an invite to that and we can let you join there, and all the information is pinned to the top of the page.
Council is back from spring recess, and that means that we're back to a busy lineup on Lex TV. You can catch the gavel-to-gavel action here or on our website. And remember, for the most accurate and up-to-date information on all city business, check out our website at lexingtonky.gov. Here's this week's meeting coverage. That's all for now, but as always, you can keep up with us on social media. Check out the latest traffic updates on Twitter at LexRex, or catch our live traffic cams on lexingtonky.gov. For all of us at Lex TV, I'm Neil Noah, and that's it for now.